Hey everybody, Pat Mesiti here, and firstly let me apologise if there's noise in the background. I'm not in my studio and not at home, but boy have I got some information, and I'm sure many of you would know by now that the Gates Foundation, the foundation of Bill Gates, has basically bought the media. But let me also say, it hasn't just bought the media, it's bought politicians, it's bought agenda, it's bought the control over what you can and can't eat, it's bought buying control over banking systems. But before I get into it and expose the details of some of that, and Elon Musk did a brilliant thing. Now look, I don't care what you think about Elon Musk. It's not about Elon Musk. So please listen. Don't be too trigger happy to go typing about your latest about Elon Musk. At least he's opened up Twitter. And anyway, I don't want to get into all that. Just stay focused on the main thing. Because a lot of keyboard warriors want to get out there and, just hush up and have a listen. Before I turn to the facts of what the Gates Foundation has done, and the numbers, I want to give you a couple of verses here from the wisest, dumbest man in all the earth. His name was King Solomon. And here's what he said. He said in Proverbs, it says 17:23, the wicked accepts a bribe in secret to pervert the ways of justice. Bribes in secret. He says here as well. He says, surely oppression drives the wise into madness, and a bribe corrupts the heart. This is Ecclesiastes 7:17. Surely oppression drives the world into madness. Some of us are going, man, this is driving me nuts. But watch this. It's the bribe that corrupts the heart. Here's another one. You shall not pervert the cause of justice. You shall not show partiality. You shall not accept a bribe, for a bribe blinds the eye of the wise and subverts the cause of righteousness. Bribes, money under the table, never. Listen to me. In government, and it's not about handing someone a gift of cash or anything like that. We're talking about buying influence. That's what we're talking about here. And let me give you one more. Watch this. It says in Proverbs 15:27 that he who hates bribes will live. Let me give you one more, because it's just so powerful. It says, and you shall take no bribe, for bribe blinds the clear-sighted. Everywhere you see bribe or money being transferred for influence, it ends up subverting justice. Now let me just tell you what Bill Gates donated to the NPR in America, $12.9 million. Do your research into who the NPR is. What about NBC? $4.3 million. What about the BBC? The BBC in the UK? $3.6 million. Then let's look at CNN. Of course, they're a very reputable news organization. $3.6 million. Well, what about the World Health Organization? Well, the biggest donor is the United States of America, or was. Maybe it's gone back now since, Sleepy's been there. But Bill Gates' foundation donates $531 million. What about our friends in Davos? Those wonderful people that want you to eat bugs, don't eat meat, even though Bill Gates is the biggest landowner in the United States. Those that are destroying economies because of climate change. And I'll get to in a minute, I'll get to what Gates is doing with climate change. Have a guess how much he gives to the World Economic Forum, the elites. He gives $750 million. Well, let's look at the climate change cult. How much do you think Bill Gates has given? Up to now, $2 billion. In 2023, he pledged another $1.4 billion, not to help farmers. Because if he was there to help farmers, he'd be doing something about what's going on right now in this country and in overseas. But to find more sustainable ways. Well, sadly, these farmers are not being sustained at all, Mr. Gates. And you, along with our corrupt government in Albanese, who you just met a little while ago, are working hand in hand and apportioning this kind of money to these people. These evil people. Now, New South Wales has an election coming up this weekend, I believe. New South Wales, do the right thing. Do the smart thing. Do not keep giving power to these people who are hell-bent to destroy you. And a vote for Labor, and I've got to say a vote for even Mr. Keane, is a vote for the Greens and this totally corrupt system. Well, today we find out that another bank has gone under, this time in Europe. The Credit Suisse has been basically bought out by the mega bank UBS. Again, the bigger taking over the smaller. And of course, the Swiss government says that it's because they didn't want people to lose money and everything else. Let me tell you, this is the beginning of the march towards digital currency. It is marching. It's the trickle that is going to become a flood. And mark my words, people like Gates with their billions and the Soroses, their fingerprints are all over this stuff. They are all over this stuff. And of course, here in Australia, the RBA says that they're putting on hold for April the interest rate rises. But what the governor of the RBA refused to say and refused to make a statement on was whether in the next sector he was going to double it to 50 BPS. It's kind of like Albanese says you're going to get $275 back, but bang, smacks the price of energy up. And by the way, where is the 275? We're still waiting. And all they keep doing is living, and in that movie that I love, where in Elf he says, you sit on a throne of lies. And what we are seeing is a subversion and a corruption unparalleled in all of history. Now, some good news. I have I've been doing work and talking to people and meeting with people. Next month, I have one of the legends from the United States that's going to be back. And he's going to be speaking. If you want to find out what's happening today, you don't want to miss my webinar in a couple of weeks' time. And also, I have one of Australia's leading political, social, economic. This guy's a national hero. I'm not going to announce who it is. Please don't go putting any chats in here who it is. Please don't ask me who it is. That will be in May. I have two of the greatest heavyweights that are going to help us really lift the lid and see beyond all the nonsense. And many of us think we know what's going on, but this guy or these two guys really know what's going on. So anyway, just thought I'd give you a heads up. I know that it's going to be a very, very powerful few weeks for us and what we've got planned, both here and on our Zoom calls. If you're not part of our mailing list, you need to be part of that, guys. These things that I've got, these two very special VIP guests, it will not be on Facebook. It will be only on Zoom. I'm just giving you a heads up because we had to buy extra capacity, and will be from Australia. So anyway, just giving you a heads up, guys. Sunday, coming up this Sunday, don't forget on our Reborn with Mark Driscoll, a prophetic word on progressive wokeness, and he basically is going to be giving away his book to everyone who tunes in. So that's this coming Sunday, 9 a.m. Sydney time, 8 a.m. Brisbane time, and of course we leave it up here to watch. If you didn't see last Sunday's message, for goodness sake, get on over there, scroll up or down, wherever you got to scroll, get onto my Facebook, and watch this incredible message that was done on Sunday. Once again, a reminder, please be aware of a lot of people trying to create fake accounts under my name. This is where I speak. I have my database. I don't inbox you saying, hey, would you like me to mentor you on crypto or da-da-da-da-da-da-da? Hi, it's Pat Mesiti. No, that's not me. It's fake. Now, we have now got the blue tick. If it doesn't have that blue tick on it, it's not me. Just giving you all a heads up. There's a lot of scammers out there. There's a lot of deceitful people out there that are setting up fake accounts pretending it's me. If you want to stay connected with us, you have all the links. The links are in my description up here. So please, guys, don't fall for these scammers. I don't go asking you directly to invest or to mentor you. I don't do that. I don't do that to my own personal clients, and then saying things. Oh, by the way, it's just us. Don't tell anyone else. Don't fall for that. Be aware. So just sort of give you a heads up on that. And remember, if you follow the money trail, you follow the agenda. Thanks for tuning in, and I'm sure we'll talk towards the end of the week. God bless you.